Hello, I'm an unmotivated loser, and this is another video about e-girls. Now, you see, YouTubers do a lot of sponsorships, and I got no problem with them, you know? Good way to make money on the platform because of demonetization, stuff like that, right? But I don't know, out of everyone I know that watches these people, I can't think of anyone that is interested in buying toothbrushes or mattresses from the internet. So, you know, I like to ponder the universe. I like to think of ways to make humanity better, you know. I like to think of ways I can be a hero to many people. And while I was doing one of my thinking sessions, I came up with a brilliant idea for what we can do to improve sponsorships on YouTube. Now, I like to think I know my audience, and you know that I know you better than you know you, which is why I have come up with the brilliant idea that I will now be taking, officially, will now be taking sponsorships from e-girls. Now, I know what you're thinking, Bilal, why the fuck are you going to take sponsorships from e-girls? What's that going to do? Well, you see, right, now, I wouldn't be asking for money in this exchange. No, I'd be asking for just a little sample of the product, if you know what I mean. Now, Patreon girls, you all know who Patreon girls are, because you all came to this channel because of Belle Delphine, right? The Patreon girls, you know, they dress up in sexy cartoon costumes, post pictures of a bit of cleave, you know, a bit of thigh, all that good stuff we all like, because we all love women over here, right? Now, ideally, in this perfect universe, right, with this new concept I've created, they'd, you know, send me a few pictures or whatever. I look at the pictures, I enjoy the pictures, I say, fellas, this is a pretty good set on Patreon this month on, Sabrina Nicole Bunny's $25 Patreon set, pretty good this month. I don't know about you, but I think you should check it out. That sort of thing, right? And honestly, I don't know why no one's done this before, right? Because technically, it's free from the girls, right? This isn't like, I'm not asking some random girl to send me, you know, those photos. I'm asking a girl who already takes those photos to say, hey, you know, you throw a couple my way, you know, pro bono. I tell people whether they're good or not, and I mean, it's me. I'm desperate and horny, so I'm gonna say they're all good, let's be honest. And, you know, maybe some of my audience, who I know are probably as desperate and horny as I am, are probably going to be more inclined to throw their money your way because they know it's good, you know. You guys build up a trust for me, and I probably shouldn't just detail this plan and the whole behind-the-scenes working of it, because now that you know, you're probably just going to not fall for it when I tell you that it's good. But, I'm not smart. Now, I know what you may be thinking, but Bilal, if they're only going to be paying you with naked photos, it's not that good of a sponsorship because, you know, people actually need money to live, not nudes. You can't trade nudes to live in. Oh, that'd be a good idea, actually. When I become rich and famous off of YouTube, I'm gonna open up a supermarket, and you trade. Oh no, trading naked photos could be bad because a lot of those aren't going to be shared without consent. I'll work out the kinks later. Anyway, most people actually need money and to get paid, stuff like that. So, I know you say that, right? Which is why the e-girls wouldn't go and sponsor the big guys, because the big guys need actual money. Or they could just, you know, sponsor the videos that aren't going to be sponsored. Put them on like a back burner, just like, hey, you know, I ain't got no one for this video. You come in, give me some naked photos, I'll put you in this video, you know, whatever. We'll do that, right? But also, let's be honest, the real target audience for e-girls and Patreon girls, all those nudie sellers, right? It's audiences of guys like me. You know, I in my Discord, right? You guys are all horny. Everyone in that Discord server is horny. Horniest Discord server on the internet. Everyone's just talking about Belle Delphine all day and just other various women. Even when we're not talking about women, I know you guys are all thinking it. You know I'm thinking about it. It's all we're thinking about. We're men, okay? So they're going to be targeting guys like me. Guys who don't... Well, I need money to live, but you're not as much as somebody that has a house and a mortgage. You know, one of those big guys, right? I'm perfectly okay and able to sustain myself off of nipples, right? So they send the photos to me, and as I'm sure you can tell by my upload schedule recently, I am an unmotivated piece of shit. So if I knew that I was going to be paid in nipples to make videos, I'd be cranking them out fucking daily. Trust me, I would. And that's just another reason why this is a brilliant idea, okay? You get more videos out of your favorite content creators because they're actively being motivated by the prospect of boobies and thighs to make more videos, right? And then on the off chance that you were ever considering paying for an e-girl, but you don't know who to go for. You actually have people whose opinions you can trust, who can look at the pictures, rate the e-girls, and say, you know what, I really feel like this one's a good deal. So then, you know, maybe you throw some of the extra money a girl's way, you get her to say thank you and send you a kissy face emoji in the DMs. Maybe if that's what they do, that'd be a very good incentive, ladies, e-girls, if you're watching. That idea is for free. You know, you get one of those, you get to see some boobies and thighs, you get to support e-girls. It makes more e-girls, more Patreon girls, so that just means more girls posting pictures of their boobies and thighs on the internet. There is no downside to this plan, absolutely none. If you can think of a downside, post it in the comments below and then delete the comment after, because I don't want to fucking hear it, okay? My brain is 5,000 times the size of this planet. I'm so fucking smart. I'm convinced that whatever's in my head is just a Wi-Fi receiver, and it's reaching out to my planet galaxy-sized brain that's off somewhere else. That just points back to me. Okay, that's how powerful my mind is. How has no one thought of this? It's not even like Patreon and e-girls are a new thing. They are very much not a new thing, right? And I've seen some. They'll have like 100k followers, maybe less than that, but followers in the tens of thousands, and their Patreon followers will be just abysmally low, right? Less than 1% trade-off from the Instagram to that, and that's because, like, 100%. I haven't paid for a Patreon girl set or whatever. Like, I don't want to say yet. I don't know if I ever will, but I haven't paid for them before, right? And that's partially because there's a lot of unsureness. I can't think of the actual word. But you look at the pictures on Instagram and say, you know, yeah, that's cool, but some of them do nipples, some of them don't do nipples, some of them do this, some of them do it. You really want to know you're getting your money's worth. And there's no way to do that without creating someone or just having lots of different people give their opinions, rate the stuff, review the stuff like actual movies. You see, when a movie's coming out and you don't know whether you want to watch it or not, you go and check reviews. There's none of that for e-girls, okay? This is a very new... I said it wasn't that new earlier, it isn't that new, but in the grand scheme of things like movies and TV, this is a very new concept, and I 100% believe that we are not mining it for its full potential. There is so much potential there for growth and this big industry, and I would personally be honoured, e-girls, if you would make me the first Patreon girl reviewer, because then I can just, oh my god, just imagine what I can do after that, right? So if I become somebody that has a series on here where I review Patreon girls like Set and shit like that, this is how I'll introduce myself. Watch this. Hi, my name's Bilal Reed Kadali. I have a girlfriend. She's a tailor's dummy. Her name's Mary. She's lovely. I have a crippling video game addiction, and I review e-girl. I review pictures of naked women on the internet, not for money or anything, just for. They pay me in nipples. That's what I do for my free time. How about you? I want to be that guy. I want to be the first man with the ability to say that. Also, another brilliant thing about this is I can be the first person to end my video by saying, remember to use code BILLALION for 10% off your first month of Belle Delphine's Patreon. You know, Belle, if you wanna hook, not your boy, your friend. Remember, we're friends. If you wanna hook your friend up with a referral link, that'd be brilliant. You've already given me all my subs. If you ever feel like giving me just a little bit more, you know who I am. Hopefully, if you still remember, I don't know. It's not exactly something. I don't know if I'd necessarily be proud of it. I don't think it's necessarily like a job position to be proud of. But I'm very much one of those life gives you lemons, you make lemonades. Okay, some people get given lemons by life and they make fantastic lemonade. I'm more of a guy. God gives me, like, I don't fucking pomegranates or something, and I'm staring at the pomegranate God's given me. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with it. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to eat the pomegranate. All this shit's falling out of it. It looks fucking weird. I don't know if I want to touch it, but I'm doing something. I'm thinking of something at least. I'm at least thinking of something on how to do with it. That's what I'm doing. God has given me a full sack of pomegranates, and I'm doing my absolute best to just create anything from it. So I think that's why I'm going to end this video. I can't really think of anything else to add to this. I feel like I've spoken enough on this topic. I've made enough of my case. So, oh, actually, no. So those of you who have seen my last video, you're probably thinking, Bilal, what does your wonderful girlfriend Mary have to think about this new idea of yours? And she's not real. She's not real. My girlfriend isn't real. See you next time. Hopefully sooner than 2 weeks, or however long it takes me to edit this.